Perhaps the rare and simple pleasure of being seen as what one truly is compensates for the misery of being it. Margaret Drabble. Hello everyone, my name is Grace Wethor, and as of yesterday, I am 20 years old. My journey began on January 9th of 2015, when at 13 years old, I was diagnosed with a brain stem glioma after a mass was discovered in the pons of my brain. I was told that chemotherapy and radiation had an extremely slim chance of working, and I was sent home without any next medical steps. I spent that next year wandering and feeling lost, unseen, and unheard by my peers and my friends. That was until I had the opportunity to attend summer camp for kids with brain tumors, and for the first time in my tumor journey, met kids just like me. I hit 1 year stable. I sat in a science class with a total of 4 kids for my homeschooling program because I was no longer able to attend regular school without being sick, when my eye started twitching and I had to explain to the group that I had a brain tumor, when a girl I had never talked to before leaned across the table and said that she had a brain tumor too. Since then, we've had the opportunity to travel the country together, attending national brain tumor events. I hit another year stable. It was at this point in my journey when I was losing answers and I wasn't seeming to get any better. I did the only thing I knew how to do, which was channel my frustrations into my art. I started to write a book about my experience, but chapter after chapter, it felt like there were pieces of a puzzle missing. That was until I did something extremely simple that would change my life forever. I searched #braintumor on Instagram and suddenly found stories of people all over the world who were just like me. I compiled 14 of those stories into a book that would eventually become a bestseller, and 3 years later would be turned into an original docuseries. Another year stable. Thanks. It was at this point in my journey that I looked around and I realized I had lost more friends than I could count on my fingers, which felt truly unacceptable and unfair. I had the incredible opportunity to make my way to here, Washington, D.C., and fight for brain cancer legislation such as HRES 404 with the help of amazing warriors like Janet Demeter and Jace Ward. Another year stable. Here I am 6 years later. I've just written another book and turned it into a manuscript for a movie that I hope I have the opportunity to make soon. I can't stand up here and give you the answer to cancer. I am not good enough at biology. But what I can offer you is my story and my empathy. I often say that walking down the street, I don't look like someone you think is fighting a brain tumor. I don't look like the people in the movies, but behind closed doors, there's symptoms and there's a fight every single day. This illness is not rare, it's simply unseen to the untrained eye. And my hope is that we can train more eyes. If every single one of us finds just one more person and shows them what we have to see every single day, we could double the childhood cancer community. And like Margaret said, perhaps being seen compensates for the misery of being it. And I think she's right. Because although I had no deciding factor in my life when this happened to me, and it was the toughest thing I ever had to face, I wouldn't trade in this community for the world. Because for the first time in a long time, I feel seen. Thank you.